the 2025 BMW i7. We have some new updates to talk about here, but stay tuned until the end of this video where I will be sharing with you how you can save 12% off the MSRP of these new BMW i products, and that is before the incentives. All right, but let's get started with these changes. Thanks to Car and Driver, they have compiled together all of the latest updates for the 2025 i7. So we have some new features as standard. So now when you go with the executive package on the i7, that now includes contents from the premium package 2. Things like the illuminated grille, the park assist, and the 360-degree camera system. All right, and when you get the entry-level eDrive 50 model, that now comes with the Pano Sky Lounge roof as standard. And when you go with the next level up, the xDrive 60 model, it now comes with both massaging front seats and the luxury rear seating package, which is the ventilated and massaging rear seats. And those are pretty much all of your updates for the 2025 BMW i7. And the pricing seems to have stayed the same compared to last year. So the entry-level eDrive 50 model, which is the rear-wheel drive sedan, that still starts at $105,700. The xDrive 60, that's going to be $124,200, and the top-of-the-line performance M70 sedan, that is $168,500, and that is before destination and options, of course. Amongst the lineup, I mean, the xDrive 60 does seem to make the most amount of sense. You don't just get all-wheel drive, you also get a lot more power as well. For instance, the entry-level eDrive 50 rear-wheel drive sedan produces 449 horsepower, and it does 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds, although it does have the best range. It's between 301 to 314 miles of range. When you step up to the xDrive 60, the power goes up drastically to 536 horsepower. It now does 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, and the range drops slightly to 296 to 311 miles of range. And the top of the line M70, I mean, yeah, if you have deep pockets or you just need something expensive for like a write-off purpose because your accountant told you to, well, there you go. I mean, this thing, it's got 650 horsepower, it does 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, and the M70 sedan, it's got a range of 268 to 285 miles. And of course, building these sedans, that's really going to be up to you and what you value. I mean, yeah, these sedans, they are incredible with the rear seat entertainment package and that massive TV screen that drops from the roof. That is pretty awesome. That does complete the xDrive 60 model of the i7. At least when I built it, I actually skipped out on those two options just to conserve some money. But even with the way I built the xDrive 60 sedan, I basically just included the executive package and the Bowers & Wilkins audio system, and that still came out to be about 135 grand. So if I did opt for the executive rear seating package and the screen that flips down, that's going to add almost 10 grand to the price, so 145 or even close to 150. But as promised at the beginning of this video, here's how you can save 12% off the MSRP of pretty much every BMW i product, and that is by reaching out to AutoCompanion, who is one of the largest car brokers in the United States. He has partner dealerships in the Washington, D.C. area as well as California for these BMW products. He is able to ship nationwide, but shipping is something that you have to pay extra for. Now, with the i7, of course, he's got 12% off, and that's before incentives. Also, in the description box, I will have a free leasing calculator also provided to you by AutoCompanion. This is a very powerful tool because it shows you the interest rate of a lease, the residual values, and the incentives that you can get in your local zip code. When you lease these i7s, there's about $9,900 in lease cash that you can get, which stack on top of AutoCompanion's 12% off dealer discount. Now, that does not mean that these vehicles are cheap to lease by any means. I mean, even if you have perfect credit and you put no money down on the lease, the payment on a $135,000 MSRP i7 it's going to be about $1,400 a month. So yeah, this is not exactly, a cheap finesse by any means. You do still need to be rather well off or run a very successful business. It would be amazing to see these products go for like $700-800 a month. And sure, you could get closer to that when you go with the entry-level eDrive 50 and you go light on the options and you're able to get like a demo model or something, but a lot of stars need to align. The other way you can actually save on these leases is by putting down multiple security deposits. That's a refundable deposit that you get back at the end of your lease, and you put this money down simply to reduce the interest rate of the lease, which in this case, it is about 3.6%, which is not bad, but putting down multiple security deposits or even just doing a one-pay lease, you can almost cut that interest rate in half. So if you have cash on you, then go ahead. That's definitely a method to look into. But of course, if you qualify for other incentives like BMW loyalty, then yeah, you actually get additional incentives that you can stack on top of everything that I just talked about here. But AutoCompanion, he doesn't just represent BMW, he's also got some Audi deals, Mercedes, Porsche, Lexus, Volvo, etc. So you can reach out to AutoCompanion regarding these brands as well. And if you're really interested in a flagship, I think watching out for the Audi A8 and S8 deals, that would be in your best interest as well. But keep in mind, lease programs, interest rates, incentives, all of these things, they can change every month, but AutoCompanion's calculator, that updates every month with the latest programs as well. So it's a very powerful tool. And if you are serious about working with AutoCompanion and you want to take advantage of these discounts, he also charges a broker fee to access these deals. If you sign up with my affiliate link in the description box below, he will take some money off of that broker fee. But hopefully you appreciated this knowledge, this information, and these resources. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Take care and goodbye.